Hey everybody, it's me, Kaden, the normal Kaden, and I'm going to start something new with my YouTube channel, but first I want to tell you a couple things. First of all, about 3 minutes ago, I just finished 5th grade, so yeah, I'm going to middle school, so if you're a middle schooler, please, and you're watching this, leave down in the comments below what middle school is like, so I can get a bit of a heads up. Now, I'm going to show you a tour of my room, because my room is awesome to me. This is my TV. My mini fridge down here. And if you watch my other videos, this is some of the places where I created where some of my hero logos live. Also, I'm just gonna show you something for a bit of fun. I created him so you won't be able to find him in stores. It's this awesome logo that I made. He's like, I call him a league leader. He's pretty awesome, but you can't find him in stores because I made him myself. So if you wanna find out how to make it, I'll show you instructions. Ask me in the comments below of how he is made. I'm just gonna go put it back for a second. Okay, now why don't I show you where some of my big halo logos live? Here in my closet over here, just give my cameraman a minute, and this is where I keep some of my big Legos. I have a good guy base, I have some giant robot guy for the bad guys, I have a bunch of tanks and stuff for the good guys, and you can't see it, but back here there's like some giant beam cannon for the bad guys. So yeah, it's kind of cool, pretty cool. And I have like some beanbag chair thing over here. So yeah, and this is a giant, and it's called the Walker. I just call it like giant six-legged tank. Also, if you want to see any certain Legos in my other videos, leave comments down below. I will read them, and you will find out if you watch more videos. Now, let's get to business. I'm going to start something new for my channel because I've taken a liking to this new thing. I'm going to talk about things like the How to Train Your Dragon movies and the series of it. Now, first, what we're going to talk about is at the end of How to Train Your Dragon 2, did Toothless become a Titanling? Most people believe that. Most people want to believe that, but I have a theory. He either did or he either didn't. Toothless did gain some things that you get at a Titanling stage, but there's also some things he's missing. First, we will talk about the things he did get. He got these more very powerful blasts, like blue plasma, that's so explosive that even a bewildered beast, one of the strongest dragons alive that can freeze you in solid blocks of ice or smash you in it, couldn't really handle it very well. Now, he did gain that, which Titanlings do gain once they reach their Titanling form of a stronger blast. And he gained some glowing nostrils, a glowing mouth, and like a glowing back is what we'll call it. It runs down his spines, but these new markings that Titanlings do get are supposed to be permanent, while they didn't last permanently. So, yeah, and there's that. And that's really all Toothless really gained from it. Also, he did gain what I think is control over all the other dragons that are, controlled by the Bewilder Beast. Now, we're going to talk about the things Toothless didn't gain. It's a bit longer than the things he did gain. 1. He did not seem to grow at all. So usually when a Titanling reaches its form, it usually grows to a bigger size, because if you watch one of the Race to Dragon episodes, we see a Titanling monstrous nightmare. It was bigger than Hookfang, a fully grown monstrous nightmare that is not a Titanling. So another thing that's kind of required for a Titanling, Toothless is about Hiccup's age, and Hiccup is about 20. And to reach a Titanling form, you have to be at your adult form. You have to finish all your normal growing, like we humans do. And the Titanling form isn't as much normal growing as like a boost of growing. And like I said before, Toothless didn't gain any new permanent markings that most Titanlings get. Like the Monstrous Nightmare has these red and black markings. Also, fun fact, it would seem that Toothless's new shot count is probably infant because he took about a dozen shots when he was facing the Bewilderbeast. If you want to find an exact count, watch that part in like some kind of slow motion or something. Now, what else did Toothless not gain? I think that was it. Also, we don't know this for sure if Toothless got faster, because when a Titanwing reaches that form, it usually gets faster. But we didn't see Toothless fly in this new form, so we don't know if he got faster or not. So we would have to find that out in probably like How to Train Your Dragon 3, which is gonna come up in about March 1st, 2019. Now, what else? I think that's it. So, also, we don't even know if these things that Toothless gained are part of the Titanwing Night Fury. This could just be something completely different. And if you thought that those spines that Toothless got through about the middle of the movie, those new spines, that technically wasn't part of a Titanwing form or something. That's more or less something that was just unlocked with the help of Valka. It was probably just by like I'm gonna say relaxing some new muscles. So I don't think this is as much as a Titanwing form of Toothless, which I would love to see. I'm not saying he won't become one, I'm just saying he didn't yet. So he probably will be, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be about 5 years later from that point in How to Train Your Dragon 3 and How to Train Your Dragon 3. So Toothless will be at his full growth stage, so all he will have left will the Titanwing form. So let's hope that he does become one. So it's not, this new form isn't as much of a Titanwing form as, like, we'll call it an alpha mode. Like, he can go into this mode whenever he pleases. He can just go like blue, like a Super Saiyan Blue from the show. So yeah, so I'm deeply disappointed. I'm a little disappointed that Toothless did not become a Titanwing, but I would love to see that, because Toothless is probably the only Night Fury left. So yes, but let's all hope that he becomes one in How to Train Your Dragon 3. If you watch the trailer, you might get some new information if you watch like about the end of the trailer. But I can't show you that right now because I haven't gotten the trailer yet, so sorry about that. So yes, sadly, Toothless probably isn't a Titanwing as much as just an alpha mode.